Victims of domestic violence will now have an extra year to sue their abuser. A new law will extend the statute of limitations and allow victims to file civil lawsuits. It's similar to what the state did for victims of sexual assault. Kayla Green tells us what this means for victims.
Right now, victims must file civil suits within 1 year. This new law gives them another year. The governor's office says the new law recognizes the sensitive nature of domestic violence and affords victims 2 years to initiate a civil suit against their abuser. The bill takes effect immediately. Mike Berger is an attorney. He says this is not an easy decision.
It'll help someone if they've now freed themselves from domestic violence and had time to go through counseling and process what's happened to them. And sometimes a year's too short to do that. 2 years could be too short to do that.
Allie O'Malley is the CEO of Resolve of Greater Rochester. Resolve works to stop domestic violence. She says people often think of criminal action first, but that may not be the best option for everyone.
Sometimes people don't use that remedy in the issue of domestic violence because that may be the father of their children. They don't want them to go to jail. But maybe they have decided to also pursue divorce, and now they're separate from that person, and they decide that they want to pursue them in a civil court for monetary damages for the pain and suffering that they caused.
O'Malley says she wants victims to know they have this option.
When you decide to go down that road, you have to be mentally prepared as well as physically able to kind of go through that process. And it takes time to come to a decision, and having some extra time to pursue that and still have that as an option for you.
In order to be considered a victim for this new statute of limitations, you must be 16 or older at the time of the abuse. Anyone under 16 has the same previous statute of limitations, which is rolled out until they turn 18. In the newsroom, Kayla Green, News 8.
Kayla, thank you. Governor Cuomo said this in a statement: the trauma of domestic violence can take years to overcome, and frankly, 1 year isn't enough time for survivors to come to terms with what happened to them and to take action against their attacker.